Welcome to another episode of City of Rats. It's your boy Kunal. It's your boy Dennis. It's your boy Bruce back in the building.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Dude, I'm chilling.
You chilling?
I'm all right, man.
Yeah, I said it first thing when I walked in today. What's with this weird energy?
I know.
And we got to the bottom of it. Things have been going well.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, you're totally right, dude. I get this weird, this is definitely from my parents, where if the universe, if things are going well, I can't talk about it because then the universe knows.
Yeah.
And then it'll add some sort of like, oh, you know, like it's weird how like my parents are religious, but somehow the God that they believe in is spiteful.
Yeah, well, there's so many gods. Of course, there's going to be at least one that's trying to fuck your shit up, right? Yeah, the god of fuck your shit up.
Yeah, there is. It seems like
Yeah.
it's like nonsensical behavior to act like this.
Dude, it's funny you say that because we both have immigrant parents.
Yes.
You have two, I have one. I guess
Right.
that kind of counts.
Well, I have one now also.
We'll get to that later. But I had this thing when I was a kid. When you're a kid and you want something to happen,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You think about it all the time, whether it be like, I want to get this for my birthday,
Of course.
or I want this girl to notice me. And I'm talking a young age. I'm talking like 5 to 12. Those years where
Yeah.
you're still dumb enough to be malleable
Yes.
and believe in things that really, shouldn't be true. But you're like, but they seem to always work this way.
Of course.
I had a thing where if I had something that I knew wanted to happen, when I thought of it,
Yeah.
like the idea of like, oh, maybe Natalie likes me or something. That's okay. But if I ever think about it again, the universe will say, nope, not going to happen.
Natalie gets hit by a car.
Oh, no. Jesus. That'd be even worse. Not that it doesn't happen, but the things that like the opposite happens.
You know how Catholic guilt works, right?
Yeah, dude.
The worst.
Your dad got run over by a reindeer when he went to go get you video games for Christmas.
Right, all right. Oh.
Yeah. And I still have that to this day sometimes where like
Really?
if I want something to happen, I try not to think about it too much.
Dude, and that's so sick.
We're both fucked up.
We're both ill people,
Yeah.
dude.
Meanwhile, there's people out there when they want something to happen, they're like, you keep thinking about it so you can realize it.
Yeah.
The universe answers the call.
Yeah, it's like
Other people are like, I want success. And I'm just like, I want success.
don't notice me, you know.
Yeah, just if we don't move.
I feel like the universe is like people look at the universe as a genie,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we look at the universe like a mugger.
Yeah.
It's like
You
hey,
see
man,
some, you pull your watch off and put it in your pocket when
Hey,
the
man.
universe comes walking.
Hey man, I don't want any trouble.
Yeah.
That's how.
Yeah.
And it's not good because manifesting is the thing to do.
I don't know if I can get behind manifesting, but I can get behind not getting all weird when things are going your way.
Yeah. I got to start there. How about I start
Yeah,
there?
baby steps.
Baby steps. Okay, so
Baby
things are going
steps.
all right.
Things
Money's
going
coming in
okay.
a little bit. I'm a
Glad
little.
to hear
Yo,
it.
May was just so dreary.
You had a tough May.
Yeah, when you start dipping people. When I told somebody one time at like my buddy who's like he's a regular dude, regular job,
Regular
my
ass
buddy Bobby,
guy.
sweet guy, and his friends, they're all normal folks, regular day jobs. And he goes, how does it work with money and stuff? And I go, I'm like, I operate month to month. And he goes, you don't know where your money's coming from in July?
No.
And I go, no. And he goes, I have 3 kids. I couldn't sleep at night like this.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and I go, well, I got half a dog.
Yeah, you got half a dog and you still have trouble sleeping.
Yeah, right.
You're making renovations
I'm
and shit.
about to eat the kibble.
Yeah, man. It's stand-up is not... That's what I said. I think Joan Rivers said it. She's like, you're only as confident as the dates in your calendar.
Yeah.
You're only as confident as the dates in your calendar, and you're
Yes.
only as funny
Or
as your
Colin-
last
or
set.
Colin Quinn. Comedy only gives you enough.
Comedy will give you just enough
Just
to keep
enough.
you going. And I
Yeah.
feel like you just got your bit just to... Every
Yeah.
time you're got the gun to your head...
Yeah.
Someone's like, hey, you want to do this great gig? And you're like, yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. And I quietly unload the gun
Yeah.
and put it back in like the drawer.
You're answering the FaceTime with the gun to your head still, like, hey, what's up? They're like, are you all right? You're like, great.
Yeah.
You're still doing the showbiz facade of like, never been better.
Yeah. What do you got going on? Nothing. I can chat.
I got a moment.
I got the afternoon free.
Well, if you put that gun down, I was hoping you might be able to do this great gig. It's like, this thing?
This whole this whole thing?
This is a prop. I was doing a self-tape audition before you called.
Yeah.
I was trying to stay in character. Help me, God! I need help.
What's the role? Oh, desperate comic
Desperate comic seeking work.
on his last legs.
Yeah. I had some fun work this weekend. I was
Yeah.
up in Vermont. Finally did the Wool and Mill Comedy Club that I've heard so much about. Had a great time.
Yeah.
And I got you'll like this. After the last show on Saturday, go back to the Airbnb with the producer of the show. Shout out Colin, nice guy.
Yeah.
Getting drunk with the producer. That's what you do.
Never bad.
If you want more work, you better get drunk with the people who you're working for.
You're damn right. I'll never work in this town again.
Yeah, God knows what I said.
Yeah.
We're in the backyard drinking. Him, me, Mike Toohey, my boy, comedian, funny guy. And the Airbnb next to us, maybe 40 yards away, hot tub outside. It's like 1:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Hot tub filled with women, Kunal.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do in that situation? If you're trying to, like, feel out, like, how open are we to, you know? Because we took out a baseball and started playing catch, and then we just nailed one of them. So went over and be like, "Oh, sorry, this came over here." No, that's not what happened. What's your move there?
I walk out in the swimming trunks and towel and into the backyard. And I go, "Where's the hot tub?" And then I go, "Oh,
they have a hot tub."
Must be the wrong Airbnb, dude. I don't. That is a.
If you were single,
if I'm single,
if you're out there, single guy on the road,
I walk over. I go, my wife died last year.
My wife died last year in a freak hot tub accident. So this is very triggering. I'd ask you all to get out of there, please. And maybe we can talk.
I think the only way to make this comfortable is you to take your tops off. She would have wanted it.
Beth loved to be topless. You're besmirching her memory by covering them titties.
Beth always wanted 6 naked tits out.
Beth always said, if I ever die and you come across a hot tub full of women, they should try to fuck you. I didn't get it in writing, but she said it once.
It was her last few words.
Yeah. That's actually funny that's your route, because I said something. So what we do, I thought this was genius.
Okay.
The guy we're with, Colin. Marco. Dude, great, right?
That is good.
Marco?
What happens?
No response. For the first few.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Polo.
Really?
Polo?
Yeah.
We're like, Marco, Polo.
Yeah.
And now we're looking around like, oh, shit. It's like when you're fishing and then you actually get a bite. You're like, oh, fuck, now I got to wrestle. Now we got to go over there.
Yeah, you got to wrestle this thing up.
It's all fun and games until you're, shit-faced at 2 in the morning.
Sure.
Still doused in sweat from your comedy set, looking like a wild man.
So then what happened?
So
I'm so happy
we get some beers. We go over there.
Sure.
It's like 5 or 6 young white girls.
Yeah.
Healthcare workers.
Okay.
Bachelorette party.
Calm the fuck on.
Bachelorette party.
All right.
Now, bachelorette party, for those who don't know, normally.
I like how you're going to explain what a marriage is.
When 2 people love each other very much.
Right.
No, bachelorette party is like, generally speaking, a very bad sign at a comedy club.
Yeah, at a comedy show, yes.
At a comedy show, yes.
Any other situation, fine.
Any other situation.
Great.
I feel like it's a green light.
Absolutely.
To be like, someone's going to make a bad decision. I'm not saying the bride.
No, right.
But they're all here letting loose. This is,
Yes.
So
now, do me a favor. Describe these women. What are we looking with here? You know what
again,
I mean?
a couple brunettes, couple blondes.
I mean, are we?
There's not a.
Are we talking 10s? Are we talking 7s? Are we talking 5s?
I think we're talking
Dude,
between 6 to 8s.
6 to 8.
Maybe a 9 if you like that sort of thing.
Okay,
You know,
if you're into that.
If you're into a bitchy white woman, I hope they're listening. I plugged the pod several times.
Hilarious. Have you guys ever heard of The City?
The City of Rats? Start singing. Yeah. Another lost angel. I'm crooning in the backyard. Hit me. Another lost angel.
You're wearing a barber's hat. You're like a quartet all of a sudden.
I take out harmonica.
Yeah.
Woo. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Hey.
So then you walk over.
So we walk over and it's
beers
just
in hand.
Beers in hand. They're passing around a bottle of wine.
Okay.
They're all in bikinis.
Yeah.
They're all good looking.
Yeah.
But part of me, like puppy dog Dennis, don't want to bother anyone. I don't want to, because it's also I know. Look at you. You're sighing.
Yeah.
You're sighing. But I'm a soft sell kind of guy, Kunal.
Yeah. You're so you know what's
You're
crazy?
so soft.
You know what's crazy?
My dick's a soft sell too.
You know what I mean? You're a rope salesman.
Yeah, right.
So you know what really sickens me about you?
I love when you talk like this to me.
Yeah, is because you're a charismatic guy.
Oh, dude.
I
was on.
You got charisma. What do you mean on? You're on regularly.
I'm on regularly, but
you're not on.
I don't often find myself talking to a group.
Shut up. You're not on. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. There's a difference here.
Okay.
There's on. You
like
know how
Austin Powers?
Like
real heavy with it?
Yeah, too much.
I did ask him if I made him horny.
Do I make you Randy?
No accent. Just quick question, ladies. Do I make you horny?
Yeah.
They were too young to get the reference.
Do I make you Terry? Different name. So it's just like you're charismatic.
Yeah.
But you just don't even bother using it.
I use it. I used it that night.
It's sparingly. Okay, so you walk over.
I definitely use it sparingly.
Yeah,
Normally, my social energy is depleted to the point where I always say it. Mm-hmm. Get me home. I want to go home.
Yes.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Honestly, your energy sometimes ranges from like single dude ready to party to
well, that's like 4 drinks, and I'm like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, but then it quickly shifts to wife in a fight with husband.
What do you mean, wife in a fight with husband?
I just want to go home. Take me home. Like that's.
I'll scream.
Yeah. That's your energy. It's like wife in a fight. Yeah. So you walk over there. And it's like, listen.
In my head, it's fat wife in a fight, which is even worse because you're not into banging her anymore.
Yeah,
it's like, oh god,
so
this one.
It's just like, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't think Tui's Mr. Sunshine over here. Guy's got the personality of a yoga mat. I don't give a shit.
Tui could be a little dry, but he knows how to.
But he knows how to. At least,
he could be socially cool.
Yeah,
of
he
course.
could be cool about it, right? But he ain't gonna lead the party. You see what I'm saying? He ain't gonna lead the party.
Oh no!
You can lead the party.
I felt like I kind of had to lead the party a little bit.
What do you mean? Yeah, you do.
Well, you don't understand. Colin, charisma. He was an actor. Maybe I should have said that.
Okay, yeah.
So we're over there with an actor.
I'm not even thinking about Colin.
Yeah, you don't know him.
I don't know him.
Good-looking guy.
Sure.
Actor.
Okay.
Started hitting him with the Bernie impression.
Did he?
He did, and I just looked at Mike. I was like, "What the fuck is going on right
crazy.
now?" I look at Mike, "What the fuck?" And then I look at some of the nurses, and they're looking at me like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Let him just run it out. Let him do his thing." You know what I mean? Because once you tell them we're comics, say something funny. Tell us a joke.
Did they say that?
Of course they did. They're drunk white girls.
Okay.
The drunk white girls. 3 comedians just walked up to
What time are we talking? What time is it at this point?
This is 1:30 in the morning.
Okay, fair enough.
It's fucking late, and that's where my head's at.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that 3 strangers just walk
emerge
into
out of the woods.
Emerge out of the woods at an Airbnb that we don't live at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You guys look like you're on the run.
Yeah, dude. I'm saying it's not out of this world to be like we need to approach this situation with tact.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So when we're going, but once we're there, within 5 seconds, it's very chill. We're cracking them up. Whatever. We're having a good time.
Yeah.
The bride's a bitch. But here's the thing. I think it's because it's her bachelorette weekend, right?
Right.
A woman who's about to be married, her bachelorette weekend is like the ultimate time for her to not act out even like sexually or anything like that, but just to be a raging bitch.
Why?
Because it's my weekend.
That doesn't make any sense. They got the entire wedding.
Oh, they're gonna do it again for the wedding, it's almost like
this feels hateful towards women.
No, because these other girls, I started going in on the bride to be when she started being rude to us and even being kind of rude to her friends.
Yeah,
and I'd look at like the girl next to me and be like, "What the fuck's wrong with this bitch?"
Yeah,
what
you
the
said
hell's
that?
Yeah, I was starting to shit on the bride. I'm like, I go, "What the fuck is wrong with you? How come you talk to people like that?"
And what'd she say?
She goes, "I don't know what you're talking about. This is, she's very, it's her weekend, dude. She can do no wrong."
Right. Well, no,
Who are you getting married to, miss? A software engineer. I could never. A comic? Oh, software engineer. We just start, good for you. I start, your sign's falling down. I don't know if it's making into the shot.
Making another. This place is falling apart.
We're literally falling apart here. Subscribe to the Patreon. So I'm going in on her a little bit. We light a joint.
Yeah.
Only one of them will smoke the joint, but the moment she hits the joint, she's fucking faded as hell. I'm asking them intrusive questions. How much is the Airbnb? You know what I mean? Is she like this all the time with the bride? Blah, blah, blah. And then the one who's been quiet the whole time, and I've heard rumors about girls like this, but I don't think I've ever met one in the wild. The one who's been kind of quiet the whole night, and I'm just thinking she's the most sober one. She's like, we need to keep our guard up around these 3 strangers.
Right.
Because they also said to me several times, they're like, Like, I went to go grab a towel to dry off a chair to sit down.
Yeah.
And as I go to grab the towel, they're like, Dennis, don't go in the house. And I'm like, why would I go in the house? I don't know you guys.
Yeah.
This isn't that kind of, don't worry.
Of course, yeah.
So I'm trying to be chill, but at one point, the quiet girl, she just stands up, and she almost like dries off her hands. And she goes, all right, guys, I think you need to leave now. Completely cut through the fun that everyone was having. Like, everyone's laughing, joking, having conversations.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's enough. I think you should leave. And I'm almost scared at this because I'm like, okay, like, that's how I get. I'm like, all right, no problem.
No problem.
We'll leave, whatever.
Right.
Start getting our shit.
Yeah.
Start making jokes to the girls as we're getting our shit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're sitting down again talking, and then we hang out for like another 45 minutes.
What happened to the
And I call her out on it one point. I'm like, 10 minutes ago, you told us to fucking leave. Now you're laughing at my jokes?
Yeah.
Like, why don't you fucking chill out, lady?
What was the deal?
I had my eye on one. There was one who I wasn't being mean to. She
what was the deal? Why was she the killjoy?
I asked. I was like, and how come none of the other girls were like, stop, Barbara, you're always, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my head, though, I was thinking about it. I'm like, now it's like 2 a.m.
Sure.
They probably got to check out at like 11. They probably got to
Is it their
clean the
last
house.
night?
Well, it's Saturday night. I got to assume Sunday.
Sure,
They're healthcare workers,
Right,
you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
But she did. She instantly and it wasn't just, here's the thing. She should have just been like, guys, this was fun. It was nice to meet you, but it is getting late, and like we're going to go to bed soon.
Sure.
But it wasn't that kind of energy.
Yeah,
it was the energy of like someone did something or someone said something.
Right.
And it was like, you guys need to leave right now. And we start to gather our shit to leave. And then...
Okay.
And then it goes away. We're chilling. Even she's laughing.
Did she respond as to why she did that?
Nope. Didn't give an answer. Nobody in their group really addressed it.
Right.
But whatever. We're back in it. We're hanging.
Dude,
I'm also getting tired because now it's 2 a.m.
Sure,
we got to make tracks tomorrow. We got like a 6-hour drive ahead of us.
Absolutely.
But there's also a hot tub full of women here.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm riding high from a good comedy weekend.
Absolutely. Where do they live?
They're all from like Maine, New Hampshire, and shit.
Okay,
They're from up there in the New England area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're asking us questions. I'm asking them questions. I keep hitting them with my mom's in the hospital. I keep hitting.
Just so disrespectful.
I go, my mom's in the hospital. They go, oh.
Yeah.
I go, she's getting breast implants. They go, what? And then I go, it was her dying wish. It's her dying wish. We're going to pay for her tits. We're going to do it. She's going to be buried with a big...
She wanted me to see a bunch of tits before.
Yeah.
If you guys could please.
And in fact, she sent me up here looking for examples of tits to base hers off of.
I have to draw them?
Yeah, all right. I haven't drawn in a long time. Do you have any charcoal?
Yeah.
Open that grill. Give me a brick of charcoal.
Yeah.
Let's draw some titties.
Mike, take off your shirt. You're drawing them on Mike.
Mike's telling me too. And by the way, Colin and Mike, both good-looking guys.
Yeah.
Mike's also has a girlfriend, so he's just there chilling.
Sure.
But he's also kind of trying to play wingman a little bit.
Yeah. That's what a good person in a relationship does.
Right. Colin, I don't know what his deal is, but he's an actor, so he's a fucking character.
He's doing it all.
He was a good hang. He was a funny guy.
There was the one girl you said you were eyeing. What happened there?
Well, we got kicked out again eventually. She pulled it a second time, like 45 minutes later, and the exact same way where she stood up.
Yeah.
She like tried herself off with her hands, and she was like, "This was fun. Everyone needs to go right now." Like it kept being like right now.
Yeah.
Like guys, how about that? Like I can't believe none of her friends were like, "Barbara, why don't you fucking go
Is
to
her
bed?"
name Barbara?
I know. I don't know. I don't know her name. Her name was Bitch. God damn it. She was fucking ruining the fun for everybody.
Killjoy out here.
I thought the bride to be was bad. She was fun compared to this lady.
Dude, this whole bridal party sucks.
No, 3 of them were great.
Yeah.
3 of them were great. 2 of them were bitchy.
Yeah.
The bride in this one, and then the one I don't even remember.
Right.
She's fine, I guess.
Okay, so then what happens next?
Nothing. We left.
You left the second time.
Yeah, and we tried. Cracking
Yeah.
jokes. It's like they all iced us then, though.
Yeah.
It was like it was clearly it was time to go.
Right.
Tui and Colin think I made a grave mistake. They said I should have gotten in the hot tub. It's not a huge hot tub.
Why?
Why me?
Why
Instead of one of them?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're trying to Chris Farley me, pimp me out. I don't know.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not.
I don't even remember. I might have had holes in my underwear at the time. I'm like, I can't get in this hot tub.
It's like crazy to just.
It's crazy aggressive.
It's crazy aggressive.
It's crazy
It's like
aggressive.
also you got.
It could be the move.
It could be the move, but it's just.
It might have been the move at 11 p.m.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the move at 2 a.m.
At 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a different beast. Like now, it's kind of like we're having. It's fun This is enjoyable.
Right.
And the woman who's cutting the party, I understand where she's coming from.
I almost see myself in her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like,
right.
I'm fucking tired. We were
Yeah.
partying all weekend.
That's it.
Who are
We're
these
good.
strangers who just rolled up to our very private event?
Yeah. It's like we were having our time. We're sharing a bottle of wine. I get it. I understand where she's coming from. I mean, it kind of, there's a better way to handle it.
Yeah.
Personally, but I think.
Yeah, she was very like kind of
but
mean
she-
about it.
this
She
is
made
the
us feel bad.
Here's the thing. She's had that conversation in her head for like 15 minutes before.
She's been
working
up the courage.
Yeah. And then when
She doesn't know how we're gonna react.
Yeah, exactly. So
all
then
of a sudden we get real like movie about it.
Yeah.
And we're just like, what if we don't want to leave? Oh my god! But it doesn't scare them. They just get horny then. They're like, oh my god!
the tops come off.
Take a picture and send it to your mom. So it was a fun weekend.
Two girls stand next to each other, but now it looks like two misshapen tits.
What are you talking about?
And it's just like framed that way. I'm like, send this to her.
Yeah.
I don't know. That didn't make any sense.
I don't know what the fuck you're
I don't know
talking
where I was
about.
going with that.
You're
It's
just
funny,
mashing titties in all kinds of directions.
I don't know, man. It's like a whole weird situation in my mind playing.
Yeah, but this is what I walked away from it with, though. It was still fun. It was fun to hang out with them.
Yeah,
they were a good
yeah,
hang. We all had some laughs. And that made their night.
Of course.
That was some wild shit. Where it's
Yeah.
like, three guys came out of
They were
nowhere.
comedians.
They were comedians. They were talking to us. And
Did
they
you
called
get any-
Alex a bitch.
Did you get any IGs?
No. Which the next morning we were like, we should at least.
A couple
I plugged the
IGs.
pod several times, but I never.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I told him my mom was in the hospital, and when dogs came up, I told him my dog was dead and started showing them pictures of my dead dog.
Jeez.
And they were like, oh, did this just happen? I'm like, no, he's been dead for 3 years.
You should have been like, COVID got him.
Yeah, right? I know.
COVID in dogs is real.
He killed my mom. He gave my mom rabies. Bit one of her regular titties. Now she needs to get fake ones for the funeral.
For the dog.
For the dog funeral. Rest in peace,
Yeah.
dog and mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, not easy being a parent.
No.
You know who's about to be a parent?
Who?
Our boy.
Yeah.
Our boy from Son of a Woman, which I need to see now.
Yes.
What was that, last episode or 3 episodes? Something like that.
Yeah, I think it might have been not last episode, the one before.
Yeah, I think it was
So
behind.
Al Pacino is going to be a father.
Ooh.
Goo goo. Gaga.
Well, I heard he's going to be a father, which he's what,
You
80?
suck titties with your tiny lips. Till the milk comes.
You can suck them, but don't forget those are my titties.
I paid for them.
I paid for them.
She's 29.
She's 29. He's 82.
82.
So now normally the rule of thumb.
This is
Hold on, for
This
a
is like-
regular person.
this is like disrespectful.
I don't think it is. I
Dude,
think
it's like-
I think she's respecting the shit out of him.
No, she is. But it's like I remember one time being 29, hooking up with a girl who was 21. Right?
Oh wow.
And going, she's way too young for me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
She
Like,
wasn't.
She wasn't.
But
like to date is what I meant.
yeah.
And I was like, I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
This man is she's 29. He's 82.
Yeah.
Let's just use simple 81 and let's just say 80-30.
Uh-huh.
When she was 45, when he was 45, she wasn't even alive yet. You know what I mean? Like, let's just look at it that way, dude. When she was,
Oh my
when
God.
Pacino was 50,
Yeah.
half a century years old,
Yeah.
this woman's dad was plowing this woman's mom to make this woman.
Yo, imagine.
You know what I mean?
Imagine
like, how insane is that?
Imagine watching Scarface in theaters with your girl
Yeah.
who's 6 months pregnant,
Yeah.
and then like I come out of a time machine and
Yeah.
point to her belly and be like, "That guy's gonna fuck your kid."
This is the thing.
He's like
though.
Al Pacino. I'm like, yeah.
You know what's crazy though? I don't see you being that brash, and you're so practical.
You know why? Because it's a movie theater. I'd be whispering.
But I see you. This thing. I see you getting a job at the concession stand.
Well, I'm going incognito.
Yeah, you get a
Yeah.
you get a menial job at the concession stand.
Months in advance,
Months in-
knowing that.
No,
yeah.
you track these people.
Yeah.
You're filling up. They go medium popcorn.
I
Medium
got my
so-
paper hat on.
Yeah.
Welcome
Medium
to the
soda.
multiplex.
Yeah.
We have popcorn,
Yeah.
candies, sodas. What can I
They
get
go
for you?
medium popcorn, medium soda. You go, would you like to upgrade for 25 cents? They go, sure. Sure.
You want butter on the popcorn?
Yeah. You want to know who's going to be really buttered?
Your daughter.
Your daughter. How do you know it's a girl? Oh.
Dude, even worse. You go even further back. I can't think of a further back movie that Pacino's in. I don't know. He's been in multiple 70s movies.
Yeah. Was he
one of those movies?
Raging Bull?
That's De Niro, I think. He also might have been in that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But imagine not even having a girlfriend yet.
Yes.
Being a teenager. Going to see like a 30-year-old Pacino in a movie.
Yes.
And I'm at the concession stand.
I like how through the years you're working at a concession stand to deliver bad news.
To do this stuff.
Yeah,
There's a point to my mission.
I've
got my time machine, so there's infinite number of missions for me to complete because I have the time machine.
Yes.
It's not like, I only have a limited number of uses.
Can I just interject? It's Raging Bull is playing.
Yes, Raging Bull.
Okay, you're about to a young black couple walks in to the movie theaters, and you tell them, you go, listen, you can't watch the movie in this theater, but also De Niro's gonna have sex with your kid.
Pacino.
No, I meant like
De Niro. That's
in this situation, De Niro. Not only do you gotta be,
I was wondering why they had to be black. It's because De Niro's wife is black.
Yeah.
But De Niro's wife is an appropriate age.
Is she?
Right? I think so.
I think she might be really young, comparative, like 50.
Yeah,
but De Niro's like 80 or whatever. You know what I mean?
80 to 50 though is so much better.
It's when you look at 80 to 50, and compared to 80 to 30, it's so much more tolerable.
Yeah, because
but you shouldn't have to point to a 30-year-old and be like, "This is why what I'm doing is okay."
Yeah, like 25 to 55, you can be like, "All right, I kind of, it's crazy," but actors and celebrities play by different rules. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the 80 to 30,
dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. This girl,
like how many Pacino movies? She probably hasn't even seen most of his films.
Yeah, of
She's
course.
got no interest.
No.
Yeah,
she's watching Heat.
Is her mom and dad like think it's awesome and cool, or are they like, this is what the fuck is Pacino doing?
I mean,
Pacino's banging my daughter.
I mean,
you can only go see certain movies now,
right?
You know what I mean?
You can't
Some of your classic favorites are destroyed.
Yeah, you can't even watch TNT, dude. The chance of a Pacino movie coming
on TNT, very high.
Yeah, it's
very
ridiculous.
High. Yeah,
you don't want to see any of that.
Oh, Son of a Woman.
Right?
Can't watch it.
Can't watch that. He's just
there's some celebrities where I feel like if they were
any given Sunday. He's sitting there talking about, it's a game of inches. Yeah, how many inches are you putting in my daughter, Al? Like, it's crazy. To be like, imagine they have Thanksgiving dinner.
He's banging her, singing the Steamin' Willie Beeman song. My name's Willie. Willie Beeman. I keep the song steaming. I keep the girls screaming.
It's just like, imagine Thanksgiving.
She's just so bored getting railed out. He's singing the Willie Beeman song.
She's mouthing.
That means he's close to done. Yeah, she likes it though. She's going, his name's Willie Beeman.
But it's like Thanksgiving.
My friend Jamie Foxx sang that one.
He's a colored.
He's black.
You know.
Not a bad guy though.
One of the good ones. Like, it's crazy.
My friend Bobby's married to one, if you could believe it.
Yeah,
old broad, 50. Old as shit.
He likes them old, I guess. But like, it's like Thanksgiving. Al Pacino's the same age as her grandparents.
Yeah, dude. Like, how are you going to meet the parents and you're older than the parents?
Yeah.
What if her parents are probably like 60? That'd be
I'm
very
saying.
average.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
What is she? Is she a model? She got to be, right?
She got to be something.
Actually, I think someone told me she was just like an Instagram model. Like,
really?
not even like a
But that's big now. Like,
you think that's how? You think he slid in the DMs?
Oh,
every word has a capital first letter. Hello, my name's Al Pacino.
There's like, it should take one text. It's like 17 because he's constantly hit send.
He hits talk to text by accident after he says like, I just sent a word message to some young hooah. I'm excited. They say this is how they do it now.
I took a Cialis. He sends another word text. I got her pregnant.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they still swam.
Dude, that's the thing. He contested it.
Yeah.
He said to her,
yeah,
He's like, listen, that can't be my kid. I'm 82.
Yeah.
Sure, I've been, spelunking in you.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dropping down the cave.
Right.
But, like, it can't be mine. I'm 82.
Yeah.
She went out and she got the fucking work done. It's his kids. Good for him.
Yeah.
Firing live rounds in that gun of his.
Right. I get it, dude. But that's... Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, dude. They're still swimming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you feel if you say you had a kid and she grew up and... 30's not 20 either. That's the thing. She's a fucking adult.
She's an adult.
It's not like she's 22.
No.
And that'd be beyond. That'd be pretty creepy.
That I'd have to ground her at 20.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
It's like who was that one who died? She put on weight and then she lost weight. She's on Howard Stern. They just made a documentary about her. And she married that guy when he was like 90. He was an oil tycoon billionaire.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Yes.
Yeah. But that was like an insane situation.
It was an insane situation.
She was like, I mean, this woman could barely read.
Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know about that. I think she could read.
I
don't think she played dumb.
I don't. You think that she? What she?
I watched the documentary.
She was a mastermind. What? You think she was?
I don't think she was
Rubik's cubes.
That doesn't make you a mastermind. That makes you autistic if you're banging out Rubik's cubes.
I get it. I mean, I got an unsolved one sitting on my desk for a month now.
Well,
yeah.
You got the short of it then because you are autistic too, and you can't do Rubik's cubes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying she was a mastermind, but she knew how to get hers. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And she knew when to play bimbo.
She was raised in like a shed in the woods.
Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah.
No, you're wrong.
Am I? Do I?
You're
not?
right. I watched the documentary recently.
So
you were talking out of school about one of America's princesses. All right. Rest in peace, Anna Nicole Smith.
Okay. All right.
How dare you?
Yeah. Where was she?
I wish she was with Pacino. He would have kept her alive.
Oh yeah, he would.
Yeah. She's stupid. Just how I like her.
She likes pills.
Pills and cake. What a combo.
You claw through a 7-layer. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed that episode, please consider joining our Patreon. It's $5. You get an extra episode per week. That really helps us out. The tiers are $5, and then we got $20 tier and also $50 tier. Any subscriber really makes a difference. It really helps us out. And if you can't, and we understand that, please rate and review. Those also go a real far distance for us. And as always, you could check me out on All Day KCA. That's the handles for all the social media and also my website. I've got Soul Joel's coming up June 16th at 8 p.m. I'm headlining there. It should be a really fun show. Also, if you can't join the Patreon, please consider, we've got other episodes on our YouTube page. What episode stands out?
I was going to say, go check out this episode. It was episode 37, Polyamory for Whom?
That's a good
which
one.
I like that title. Just because we were talking about, I think Pacino was in this episode.
Yes.
Talk about love, talk about sex, talk about relationships, what's appropriate, what's not appropriate.
Right.
And,
what do you got in terms of plugs?
Check me out this coming weekend. I got a local show, Nassau County, Long Island. I'm doing a Knights of Columbus. It's a hot lineup. Me hosting, Chris Roach in the middle, John Fish headlining. These are 3 great comics. I'll even throw myself into that fucking mix. It's a very good show. I don't even know if there's tickets left, but hit me up on Instagram to find out, at dennisrooney7. It's my only social media, so please check me out there. If you like to hear me talk about movies, I also do a podcast called Netflix Book Club. You can find anywhere. So that's it.
All right, cool. And play us out.
Another lost angel. Harmonize with me. City of Rats. That was nice.
Thank you, my man.
Yeah.
Check you guys next week.